Rosa Junior College is looking for their 10th straight win in a row. They're up at Rockland at Sierra College. The Wolverines are struggling, but are close to breaking out. Something's got to give. You'll find out next. Welcome to Rockland on the campus of Sierra College for this Big 8 conference matchup between Santa Rosa Junior College and Sierra College. In the Bear Cubs' last game, they beat Cosumnes River, led by Skyler Chavez with 20, but Ryan Perez came off the bench and had 19 points. He's playing real well off the bench for Coach McMillan, and 5 threes. Before we go any further, we're going to the starting lineups with our public address announcer, Pete Dufour.
Freshman guard, number 33, Skyler Chavez. Santa Rosa is coached by Craig McMillan, assisted by Maurice Thompson, Ryan Cook, and George Olson. Now for your Sierra College Wolverines. At guard, the 6'3" freshman, number 1, Kenny Olson. Also at guard, the 6'2" sophomore, number 2, Trey Finch. Also at guard, a 6' sophomore, number 3, Josh Gonzalez.
Lineups.
Freshman, number 11, Justin Asuncion. And forward, a 6'5" freshman, number 23, Chris Fairchild. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise as we honor America with our national anthem.
And we got a chance to catch up with Santa Rosa Junior College head basketball coach Craig McMillan. I'm with Santa Rosa Junior College basketball coach Craig McMillan. You guys are playing really well, Coach. You're dealing with some injuries. First of all, let's talk about Ryan Perez and his contribution off the bench this season.
Yeah, he's been really big the last few weeks. When Jordan went down with his ankle sprain, he got a lot of extra minutes, and he really made the most of them. And everyone on the team has a lot of confidence in the way he's playing now, and he's really stepped up.
And as far as Sierra College, they've run into some tough luck lately. They've lost their last 3 games, but you know they're a very good defensive team. What's the plans on offense tonight?
They gamble a lot. They're really aggressive. We got to take care of the basketball. If we take care of the basketball, then I think we can get some shots. We got to knock them down. They change defenses a lot. We can't let that confuse us.
Good luck. Opening tip-off goes to the Bear Cubs in blue, Sierra College in white. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on NorCal Sports TV. And however, the Bear Cubs won 9 games in a row as Chavez called for the player control foul. They average 9 turnovers a game. That's the best in the state. They're very efficient from the three-point arc. They share the basketball, and number 7 in points allowed in the state. Sierra College has struggled all season scoring points, one of the better defensive teams in the state. With the ball is Kenny Olson, the leading scorer for the Wolverines. Talking to Coach Fusano yesterday, said we just got to find ways to score, and they've really struggled offensively, and there's an example. Bear Cubs leading scorer Skyler Chavez with the basketball. And Keeve for 3. Keeve has been inserted back in the lineup after Marcus Gilbert is out for the season had an ankle surgery, and that wild shot doesn't go, and the Bear Cubs will rebound and Graves will push. Pretty good move up and under. Doesn't go, but Chavez with the offensive glass, but the Wolverines clear the boards. And the Wolverines have had some close games, in particular in conference. And talking to Coach Fasano, what can they do to break through? He says, well, we got to play to the scouting report. And I said, well, asked him, give me an example. As that 3 doesn't go, Sufi with the board. And he says, as simple as, let's don't save the basketball under an opponent's basket. And I said, well, that reminds me of one of the rules my dad had. And some things can be simple, as Sufi averaging double figures for the Bear Cubs. Neither one of these teams has a true post player, so they'll be driving and kicking. But Santa Rosa does have the size matchup. That 3 doesn't go, and Cedric Yine with the board, and he'll push. Yine with a spin turnaround, doesn't go. Good defense by Sierra. But they'll take chances defensively. The drive, pretty shot by Trey Finch out of Folsom. And then a cherry pick layup with the Wolverines asleep at the wheel on defense that particular possession. But Sierra will gamble on defense, and it's the way that the Bear Cubs possess the basketball, and a layup by Sierra will frustrate Coach McMillan into calling a timeout and having a short reorganizational meeting. Santa Rosa Junior College basketball is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, Osceola's Fifth Street Grill in Santa Rosa, Lagunitas Brewing Company in Petaluma, Lombardi's Gourmet Barbecue in Petaluma, Trimec Mechanical, Vice Properties, Wild California, and thanks to the Kiefer family for their generous donation in helping NorCal Sports TV bring you Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. As people like to say, Coach McMillan nipped that one in the bud, because I'm sure their game plan was not to allow that particular drive. And as soon as he sees it, stomps that out and talks about it. 3 on the shot clock. That 3 doesn't go, but the Bear Cubs get the rebound. Sufi, but then Yane travels. But as Coach McMillan talked about, they're getting great contribution off the bench from Ryan Perez. In their Bear Cubs' last 5 games, he's been in double figures, including 19 against Kasumnes last Thursday. Little trap by the Bear Cubs. And an easy layup by Aiden Cantwell. Wild shot and a rebound by Gonzalez. Fadeaway 7-footer rolls in for Olson. Averaging 14 a game for the Wolverines. And the Wolverines take the lead. Chavez from 17, straight looks good. Definitely a big contributor to the Bear Cubs' success. Offensively, also rebounding and sharing the basketball. Sierra passes the ball around the arc, but the 3 fails from Olson. And Graves with the quick 3. Up and under move. Nice reverse layup by Derek Haney. One of the guys that Coach Fasano had pointed out had been getting better, then fell to the flu bug and just getting back into action for the Wolverines. High post entry. You just can't let Chavez alone there. He's 2 for 2. And Ryan Perez, instant offense for the Bear Cubs lately, is getting ready to check in. Please follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV. Entry pass to the low post. And credit Sierra making the best out of their offense. And there's a look, Chavez squared and makes it. Rinse, repeat. He's a very consistent player. And Gonzalez will get a couple of free throws. Trey Finch is in for the Wolverines, and Perez checks in for Kiev. The Bear Cubs are the lone undefeated team in conference. Mike Odom in for Gonzalez after the made threes, or the made free throws rather. Our officials today are Maurice Brailton, Dominic Johnson, and Levon Dowry. That one doesn't go for Chavez. And a strong move to the basket by Olson. Bear Cubs not playing very good defense. Too many shots at near point blank range. 10 on the shot clock. Perez from 3. Heartbreak. Cantwell with the board. And the Wolverines will get into transition. Coach McMillan is urging when they go down and play defense along the baseline, put your foot on the baseline. So if the guy goes around you, he's out of bounds. Simple, but yet hasn't been executed. And definitely Coach McMillan is more passionate about what they do defensively than their offense. Not that he doesn't care, but it all starts on the defensive end for Santa Rosa. Everybody touching the ball in this particular possession. That's the offense the Bear Cubs want, but Perez is 0 for 2 since coming off the bench. Not real good spacing by Sierra. And the Bear Cubs will run some offense. A lot of missed threes. And missed threes usually turn into baskets the other way. That three doesn't go by Haney. Sierra will frequently change their defense. So you've got to be aware as Chavez just gets in too much of a hurry and travels. Thomas Nelson will check in for Sufi. Gonzalez in for Haney. And we've got a timeout. Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company in Petaluma, Lombardi's Gourmet Barbecue in Petaluma, Trimec Mechanical Incorporated, Vice Properties, Wild California, and Omelet Express. And also thanks to the Kiefer family for their generous donation. Sierra has a 3-point lead with the basketball. And if you watch NorCal Sports TV, we like to evaluate how teams do out of the timeout. And Finch nails a 3, and Sierra leads by 6. Chavez just takes it to the hole. He's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Best possession in the last 5 for the Bear Cubs. Finch with the wide open 3. Santa Rosa's 1 of 7 from long distance. Sierra is 1 of 5. Olson checks in for Tamarcus Smith. And Chavez nails both free throws. He now has 4, or no, he has 6 rather. Sorry about that. Steal by Yane. Perez has the basketball. Nice head fake and move. Perez wide open 3. Bear Cub basketball. Everybody touch the basketball. Let the game come to you. A mantra of Coach McMillan. Duplicate that last possession, and the Bear Cubs will be in good shape. 8-footer doesn't go. Had more time. Hurried the shot. Yane, back rim. Gonzalez with another rebound. Both these teams, everybody's a rebounder. Gonzalez has done a nice job with that. 12-footer doesn't go. Bear Cubs with the basketball. Another missed 3. Graves attempted to draw the charge. Needs to improve his acting skills. You got to add the whiplash with the head action. No call, no foul. Cement maker left-hander goes.
2 points.
Chris Fairchild. Yune with a great catch. 10 on the shot clock. Chavez is going to take him. And heartbreak. And Nelson can't secure the basketball. We call it the cement maker. Remember the old wind it along, the old cement maker. And nice move by Fairchild. Chavez will take a break. And Sufi will check back in. Coach McMillan says it's very tough when Chavez and Sufi are back out of the game. So here's a concept. You're trying to keep at least one of those guys in, but you've got to manage their minutes. Low post entry, hurried shot by Cantwell. Had his guy on his hip, just didn't finish. Another quick three by the Bear Cubs. By Pugh. I think the Bear Cubs are 1 of 11 from the three-point arc. 15-footer doesn't go, but Mike Odom works hard for the offensive rebound and the putback. Ten on the shot clock. Keeve with the basketball. Perez. Sufi with the offensive rebound. Hustles for the loose ball. And it'll stay with Santa Rosa. I think Coach Fasano might disagree. Bear Cubs running a play. Keeve with the drive. Pretty shot. But the Bear Cubs don't get back on defense, and Cantwell takes advantage. That's simple. You got to get back, and you got to turn and find the basketball. And the Bear Cubs were in temporary hibernation. Nelson throws it to the ticket table. Sierra is 1 of 6 from the three-point arc. Santa Rosa is a ice-cold 2 for 12. Pretty drive by Keeve on the Bear Cubs' last basket. Chavez back in the game for Nelson, who's a little frustrated after that last possession. Good defense by the Bear Cubs. See if they can meet it with a good possession. And Perez is hip checked into the ice. Oh no, that's the wrong sport. Hey, I didn't hit foul him. We've got proof otherwise. Nice catch by Sufi. Ten on the shot clock for the Bear Cubs. Chavez from the 17-foot mark. And the Bear Cubs are not having a good shooting day here. Maybe it's the altitude of Rockland. Assumption with the 12-footer, and it's 7-point game. Skyler Chavez, 3 of 13 now from the three-point arc. And he has 7. Pugh deflects that one out of bounds. Now that's within the offense. That's not a early shot clock chuck and duck. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in here on NorCal Sports TV. Nice pass. Fairchild to Cantwell. Sarah's showing a great ability today of sharing the basketball, especially from low block to the other low block. A lot of dribbling by the Bear Cubs. Chavez gets his own rebound and is called for the player control foul. Gonzalez with the hard knocks play on defense. Gets his own rebound, and Gonzalez, workmanlike attitude, done a good job on defense, has got another number of rebounds and made a few baskets. Coach Fasano said if we can keep the Bear Cubs under 70 points, we got a chance to win the game. That three doesn't go. Long rebound secured by Perez. Spin move. Out of control. And then a bad pass by the Wolverines right where they seem to have an opportunity to pounce on the Bear Cubs. And then Perez literally just gives it to Gonzalez, and he lays it up. And Coach McMillan with the timeout. And off the timeout, Graves will check in. Little helter-skelter for the Bear Cubs. And Sierra had a bye. They had a chance to prepare for this game, and it appears that that's the way it's going. Santa Rosa Junior College Bear Cub basketball is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express. Go by Piner and Coffee Road to get your car washed, and they are our title sponsor. And Antonio, we appreciate your support. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company in Petaluma, Lombardi's Gourmet Barbecue in Petaluma, Trimec Mechanical, Vice Properties, Wild California, The Omelet Express. That's Keith Jackson, one of my broadcast heroes who passed away last night. Oh, Nelly, they're going to have themselves a good one. The voice of college football, and he made things that much better to a great game. Prayers for his family. 8-point lead by for the Wolverines, rather. See what the Bear Cubs do off the timeout. Chavez for 17. Trickles in. Hometown roll in Rockland. Cantwell has 6. Finch has 5. Chavez has 11. And Keeve has 5 for the Bear Cubs. Gonzalez. Chavez with the rebound. Biggest lead of the game was 8-point lead. And Jordan Graves from 3. Averaging over double figures and one of the leading assist men in the conference and the state. Turnaround jumper. Pugh with the block shot and recovers the loose ball. And Coach McMillan has Yane take a little extra rest on the bench after the Bear Cubs are on a 5-0 run. Make it 7-0 run. Bear Cub bench bringing their own passion and support here. Three doesn't go. And Graves will take it coast to coast but can't finish. This time the Bear Cubs get back on defense. And 5-second call. Coach Fusano wanted to make it clear to Chris Fairchild what exactly they were supposed to do. And Santa Rosa, who trailed by 8 with 3:34 left in the half, has an opportunity to take the lead with a basket. There's some holes in that defense. The Bear Cubs just have to find them. Another errant pass. And that layup doesn't go by Olson, but he's fouled. Now the Bear Cubs are averaging 9 turnovers a game. I don't know if they're quite at that number, but it's pretty damn close. And Yane will check in after the free throw attempt. Yane's in for Trey Pugh. Original starters in for Santa Rosa. You want to do on this free throw, first thing you want to do is cut the shooter. They do that, and Sufi gets the rebound. Less than a minute here from Sierra College. $10 on the shot clock. And Sufi's three doesn't go. Long distance three off the back rim. And the Bear Cubs will play from one shot. But from Coach Fusano's perspective, their defense has done exactly what they practiced and planned to do, is hold the Bear Cubs down. And we've got a foul on Cantwell, and the ball will be taken out along the baseline. Kind of put Keeve through the ringer there. Odom in for Cantwell. Less than 2 seconds left in the half. It's a catch and shoot opportunity. And Sufi can't get that one to go. Well, at the 3:34 mark in the half, Santa Rosa trailed 29-21, but they do a good job of closing the half, and they're within 2. Once again, Santa Rosa Junior College basketball is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, Lombardi's Gourmet Barbecue in Petaluma, Tri-Mic Mechanical, Vice Properties, Wild California, the Omelet Express. And thanks to a generous donation of the Kiefer family. We're at halftime in Rockland. We'll take a brief audio break, come back with first half highlights, statistics, and the rest of the game. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. And Keeve for three. Rules my dad had. And some things can be simple as soup by Sierra. But they'll take chances defensively. The drive, pretty shot by Trey Finch out of full. And then a cherry pick layup with the Wolverines asleep. The way that the Bear Cubs possess the basketball, and a layup by Sierra will, little trap by the Bear Cubs. And an easy layup by Aiden. Fadeaway 7-footer rolls in for Olson. And the Wolverines take the lead. Chavez from 17, straight look, good. Quick three. Up and under move. Nice reversal, getting back into action for the Wolverines. High post entry. You just can't let Chavez. That one doesn't go for Chavez. And a strong move to the backup. Police frequently change their defense. So you've got to be aware as Chavez just gets in. And if you watch NorCal Sports TV, we like to evaluate how teams do out of the timeout. Nice head fake and move. Perez wide open three. Bear Cub basket action. No call, no foul. Cement maker left-hander goes. 15-footer doesn't go. But Mike Odom works hard for the offense. Keeve with the drive. Pretty shot. But the Bear Cubs don't get back on defense, and Cantwell takes advantage. Good defense by the Bear Cubs. See if they can meet it with a good possession. And Skyler Chavez. Nice pass. Cubs. Chavez gets his own rebound and is called for the on the Bear Cubs. And then Perez literally just gives it to Gonzalez and he lays it up. And Coach McMillan. Chavez for 17. Trickles in, hometown roll, and Rock. Biggest lead of the game was 8-point lead. And the Bear Cubs are on a 5-0 run. Make it 7-0 run. Let's just have to find them. Another errant pass. And what they practiced and planned to do is hold the Bear Cubs down. And Keeve for three. Rules my dad had. And some things can be simple as soup by Sierra. But they'll take chances defensively. The drive, pretty shot by Trey Finch out of full. And then a cherry pick layup with the Wolverines asleep. The way that the Bear Cubs possess the basketball, and a layup by Sierra will, little trap by the Bear Cubs. And an easy layup by Aiden. Fadeaway 7-footer rolls in for Olson. And the Wolverines take the lead. Chavez from 17, straight look, good. Quick three. Up and under move. Nice reversal, getting back into action for the Wolverines. High post entry. You just can't let Chavez. That one doesn't go for Chavez. And a strong move to the backup. Police frequently change their defense. So you've got to be aware as Chavez just gets in. And if you watch NorCal Sports TV, we like to evaluate how teams do out of the timeout. Nice head fake and move. Perez wide open three. Bear Cub basket action. No call, no foul. Cement maker left-hander goes. 15-footer doesn't go, but Mike Odom works hard for the offense. Keeve with the drive. We're back here at halftime. First half scoring. First for Santa Rosa. Skyler Chavez with 13, Graves with 3, Keeve with 5, and Perez with 3. For Sierra, Cantwell with 6, Olson with 5, Finch with 5, and Gonzalez with 4. The bad statistic, Santa Rosa has committed 7 turnovers. As Coach McMillan takes the time to reiterate what they discussed in the locker room. If you're just joining us, Santa Rosa trailed by as many as 8 points with 3:34 left in the half. A timeout by Coach McMillan and a 7-0 run before a Sierra free throw ended the half. And the Bear Cubs have closed it to 2. Santa Rosa has won 9 in a row. They will close out the second half, or close out the first half rather, of the Big 8 Conference on Tuesday, again up here in the Sacramento area against American River, who is winless in conference. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in here on NorCal Sports TV. Rebounding, Sierra 18 rebounds and Santa Rosa has 20. Want to give thanks to Roz Goldberg, athletic director here at Sierra College, Assistant Athletic Director Rachel Johnson, and Michael Gloshon for meeting Rick Stewart, one of our crew members up here, making sure we're all set up and ready to go. We've never done a game from this gym, so we always like to have a little site visit. So we appreciate them helping us out here on NorCal Sports TV. Gonzalez misses that 3. And I would expect the Bear Cubs to share the basketball much more here in the second half. And 8 turnovers for Santa Rosa. And maybe it was the announcer jinx, but Santa Rosa is averaging 9 turnovers a game. They only committed 7 compared to 18 assists in their last game against Cosumnes River. Wide open 3. Fairchild. Reiterate what Coach Fasano told us yesterday. We've got to find ways to score. And Yanez off the mark and keep Santa Rosa from scoring 70 points. That would be an opportunity for us to win this basketball game. They're 3-3 in conference, have lost their last 3 games by a combined point total of 14. Drive by Gonzalez and Jordan Graves with the foul. And Gonzalez will get a couple of free throws. Little gamesmanship by Coach McMillan. And Sierra misses both. Sierra 2 of 12 from the three-point arc. Santa Rosa a chilling 4 of 17. That's way below their averages on the season. Not Sierra's, rather, but Santa Rosa. Chavez is fouled, and he'll get 3 free throws. And Aiden Cantwell will check in for Olson. And those are some of the frustrating things. Talking to Coach Fusati yesterday. Play the scouting report. Do what we ask you and coach you to do. And just small things. And I'm sure one of those is, let's don't get Chavez wide open looks on the 3. And if you do and you run out and you're late, don't foul him, because he's great from the free throw line, as he just proved. And they're talking about it on the bench. Olson just a freshman. Young Sierra team. Good block out by Chavez. Keeves the beneficiary. And Sierra will quickly change their defense. They'll change it nearly on every possession. Your opponent's possession. Chavez to the baseline. Good defense by the Wolverines. Graves can't get that 3 to go. 4 of 18 from the long range. It was 30-28 at half. Sloppy basketball game. That's what Sierra wants to see from Santa Rosa offensively. Yane with the drive. Late trailer to Sufi. Came in a little too fast. Couldn't find the landing spot. Because Santa Rosa really hasn't found any rhythm on offense. They had a little 7-0 run. Other than that, it's been exactly what Coach Fasano would like, till Graves just takes it and parts the sea with a layup. And Olson will check back in. Wild shot, doesn't go. Sufi with the rebound. Graves will push. 2 on 3. Yane from 18, that's good. Hustle back on defense as Coach McMillan encourages Bear Cubs, and Bear Cubs take the lead. Timeout, Santa Rosa. Getting much more productive shooting. Jolly Washer Express, proud title sponsor. Coffee and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa. Osceola's 5th Street Grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company. Lombardi's Gourmet Barbecue. Trimec Mechanical Incorporated. Vice Properties. Wild, California. A favorite of the I family, the Ahmed Express, serving you in Santa Rosa and Windsor. And thanks for a generous donation by the Kiefer family in helping NorCal Sports TV bring you Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Off the timeout. Sierra in constant movement on offense. Yane with a Wilson burger. And Graves will attack. Eight-footer. Bear Cubs lead by 4. Much better shot selection here in the second half. And Sierra turns it over. That is a unforced, self-inflicted wound. Little stop and go. Let that defense flow right by you and hit the shot. Sierra's led most of the game. Santa Rosa took their first lead of the second half. Keeve misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and it's a scrum, and it's a held basketball. Coach McMillan get a little excited. Rarely, he doesn't do that much, and when he does, there's no hiding the 6'6" point guard out of Cloverdale. Bear Cub basketball. Drive and kick. Doesn't go. Sufi cleans the glass, and it's a reset for the Bear Cubs. Sufi attack mode. He's fouled, and it counts. A lot more energy for the Bear Cubs here in the second half, and this replay will illustrate it. A pass, a drive, and he's fouled in the old-fashioned three. Mass substitution for Sierra College. Fairchild, Haney, Gonzalez, and Sanchuan. Bear Cubs still have their starting lineup in, and they're up by 7. Their biggest lead, they were up 7-0 to start the game. Another Wilson Burger, but the ball goes out of bounds. And none of you are going to be putting any Wilson Burgers on your grill. Salty, leathery taste. And we'll continue to say you'll never find it on anybody's menu. I don't know what the coaching staff of the Bear Cubs said at halftime, but it certainly has been effective. Gonzalez with the drive, and it goes right at the buzzer of the shot clock. Foul on the floor. And then, and it goes. Gonzalez has got some gamesmanship, works hard on the defensive end, hits the boards, like the way he plays. Ice, I would assume, means isolation. 5 on the shot clock, low block to Sufi. Bear Cubs wanted a foul. Officials done a great job today letting the boys play. Nice backdoor cut. Finch with the layup, Olson with the assist. And our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, let me know the Santa Rosa lead they took with 16:09 left as Sufi goes with a one-hander. A 35-33 lead with 16:09 was the first Bear Cub lead since 11-10 lead in the first half. Sufi with another board. Yane travels, and it's now 9 turnovers for the Bear Cubs. Their season average. Wolverines with the timeout. Once again, would like to thank our title sponsor, Antonio Bunting, the owner of Jolly Washer Express in Santa Rosa, the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Coffee and Pioneer Road. Go to their online store, go inside, pick up a soda, get your car washed, or fill up your gas tank with 76 gas. Jolly Washer Express, proud title sponsor of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Our next Santa Rosa game will be Friday at Santa Rosa against Diablo Valley College as the Bear Cubs start the second half of Big 8 conference play. Their next game will be Tuesday just down the highway at American River College. The last time I was here at last time I was here at Sierra College was in 1983 when I was playing for College of the Redwoods at a football game here. And before that visit was in 1981 when the San Francisco 49ers trained here. And Coach Fasano pointed out to me the Niners haven't won a Super Bowl since they've stopped training here in Rockland. After the timeout, Gonzalez with the drive. Gets his own missed air ball. Shot clock winding down. Haney doesn't go, or Haney rather. And the Bear Cubs with the stop after the timeout. Trey Hughes checked in for Cedric Yane. Drive and kick to Kiev, and that three is good. Bear Cub basketball. Oh, we had to call a timeout because we had a swish. And nobody on the... I haven't seen that in a long time. Odom checks in for Finch. Bear Cubs, Pugh, Graves, Sufi, Kiev, and Chavez. 8-point lead for the Bear Cubs. They trailed at halftime. And Pugh's called for the reach-in. And frankly, really wasn't looking very good for Santa Rosa at the 3:34 mark of the first half when the Bear Cubs trailed by 8. But since then, they've done a better job of possessing the basketball and knocking down great shots versus good shots. And I guess, good shots are when they go in. Shot doesn't go. Graves cleans the glass. Bear Cubs have a chance to push this lead to double figures with a great possession. In and out game as Sierra switched to a zone that last possession, and Kenny Olson gets the hometown roll. Ryan Perez off the Bear Cub bench getting ready to check in. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. 10 on the shot clock. Chavez on the low block. 6-footer doesn't go. Sufi with the rebound. And the foul is on Fairchild. Cantwell in the game. And in Sanchuin, I apologize if I'm butchering his name. Believe the play is Padre. But it's heartbreak for Chavez, who hasn't scored in the second half. Good defense by Santa Rosa. Haney with the fallback 16-footer. Pretty move by Graves. Smooth. That never gets old. Held basketball, but the official sees otherwise. He's right there on top of the play and calls Graves for the reach-in. You saw that nice move by Graves. Keeve will check in for Graves. Nice cut to the basket, and Sufi comes across the arm, and he's called for the foul. I think Coach McMillan was expecting Bo Keeve to help out on that drive. It didn't. The help didn't come, and Sufi is called for the foul, but a missed free throw by Cantwell. Splits the free throws. Chavez would have been better off just shooting that 15-footer. 10 turnovers for Santa Rosa. I like Chavez trying to share the basketball, but you're the leading scorer on the Bear Cubs. You nail that 15-footer. And foul on the floor called on Ryan Perez as Sufi allows Haney to go baseline. Goes to his dominant hand. Hope you're listening out there, Coach I, and watching today. Don't let the guy go on his dominant hand. Much respect. It was Sierra led 30-28 at the end of half. Then Santa Rosa took their first lead of the second half with 16:09 left. And Cantwell makes both free throws. Sierra 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Santa Rosa 6 of 6. And the question is, who will be our Fitpro Go player of the game? Perez misses a 3. Opportunity for Sierra. Bear Cubs looking to help if Cantwell drives, or Olson drives rather. Pugh with a good defense and gets the steal. Great ball movement. And Everybody touches the basketball. Sharing is caring. And Chavez nails his first points, and it couldn't have come at a more opportune time. Everybody's passing the basketball. Chavez squaring up, and that shot is good. But that shot was great, and it's sharing the basketball, keeping that defense moving, recognizing what the multiple defenses that the Bear Cubs are going to throw at you. And we've got to credit Santa Rosa's coaches, all their coaches, Maurice Thompson, Ryan Cook, George Olson, and Jared Ames. The Bear Cubs have had injuries, guys getting hurt, guys getting out for the season, and coaching guys up, preparing guys to play, and a credit to them and a credit to the players of seizing the opportunity. Scoring for the Bear Cubs, Chavez at his average in conference with 19, Keeve with 8, and Graves with 9. Once again, want to thank the athletic administration of Sierra College, Athletic Director Roz Goldberg, Assistant AD Rachel Johnson, and Michael Gauchon, who met our trustee Rick Stewart down here on Thursday to check the Ethernet, find us a location to bring you the game, and Coach Fasano for his time and helping us prepare, and hopefully that reflects in our broadcast. Deflected pass and a turnover. No, we've got a call. Reach in on Pugh. He has quick hands, but not quick enough before the official caught him. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Good defense by Sufi, and Chavez fighting for the rebound. And the call goes to Sierra. And pretty consistent today that Sierra has let that shot clock drain. Chavez with the attempted steal. And before it turns into a basket, the Wolverines get the basketball back. And Mike Odom goes with a layup, and he's fouled, and an opportunity for the old-fashioned three. It looked like a steal for Chavez. But the Wolverines go next play. And Odom capitalizes. 5-point basketball game. And Sierra in the man-to-man, but they'll switch on screens. And so they have to take advantage of mismatches. Chavez chicken stripped. And the Wolverines capitalize, but before that block shot. Nice job by getting back on defense. Keeve nearly has the ball stolen, and that reach-in is called when Chavez was on the low block. Aggressive Sierra basketball, and there's the block shot by Pugh. And Coach Fasano changing the defense once again. Looks like a little 2-3 zone, but they'll trap off it. And that trap is successful as the Bear Cubs turn it over again. You've got to recognize, and I know the coaches went over it, that, and you heard if you watched the whole game, Sarah's going to run a multiple amount of defenses. And you have to recognize, and you know they're aggressive. They're going to slap at it. They're going to go for steals. They're not afraid of committing a foul. They play a lot of guys. And a shot clock violation for the Bear Cubs. And that's the best type of defense. You got a 5-point lead. The team works 30-second off the clock, and you get the ball back and get a chance to set your offense. Two-three zone once again. You got to move the basketball. And Graves' 22-footer goes 26. Couple of failed possessions for Santa Rosa. But their defense has helped them out. Hustle play by Graves to Keeve, and that layup's good. Great shot there by our cameraman, Gary Karapat. That's why we brought our A-team out here tonight. Good job. Coming right into your iPad, shabam. And he stayed right with it. Good job. A little perspiration on the floor, and the officials will stop play and get that all mopped up. Our other cameraman is Rick Stewart, along with our director, Dion I, our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado. I'm Chris Babcock here from Sierra College in Rockland for this Big 8 conference matchup. And another thing Coach Fasano told us, we play hard, but we've got to play smarter. He is very proud of how hard his teams play, but he wanted them to play smarter. Keeve now in double figures with 10. Chavez with 19. $10 on the shot clock. The Bear Cubs, Sufi's there to help Chavez. Deadeye. Kenny Olson for 3. As Sierra doesn't let Santa Rosa get on a run. Good look, squares the shoulders, just like he's done 1,000 times each day. Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, Lombardi's Gourmet Barbecue, Trimec Mechanical, Vice Properties, Wild California, the iFamily favorite in Santa Rosa, the Omelet Express, and appreciate the Kiefer family donation to helping you bring Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or better yet, subscribe to us on our YouTube page, .com/NorCal SportsTV. Get alerts of our games. Tuesday we'll be in Danville for the Battle of Danville as my Monte Vista Mustangs take on San Ramon. Wednesday, City College of San Francisco will travel to Las Positas. On Friday, we'll have 2 games, Salesian versus St. Patrick's, and we'll be up at Santa Rosa for Diablo Valley College and your Bear Cubs. Pugh, 12-footer, doesn't go. Good opportunity here for the Wolverines. And Pugh's called for the reach-in/hold. Didn't let the cutter come through, and Gonzalez will go to the line, and both teams are in the bonus. Actually, that wasn't he didn't foul Haney. It's not an option of who shoots the free throws. Haney went up to shoot, and Coach McMillan and Coach Ryan Cook were emphatically, professionally, but emphatically saying that it was Gonzalez. And he makes the free throw. Santa Rosa now 6 of 24 from three-point arc. Sierra 3 of 17. And Gonzalez says, hey, I can make free throws too. Yune in for Pugh. Bear Cubs back to their starting lineup. And it's a three-point game. Santa Rosa is led by as many 8 here in the second half, but Sierra stayed around. Chavez drive doesn't go, and the Wolverines will push, and Graves reaches in. He was upset, but he kept his composure, and that is Graves' 4th foul. And the next foul by Santa Rosa, Sierra will be in the double bonus. And Olson bricks that free throw. Little matchup zone. Graves does a nice job of penetrating, but falls away from that 8-footer. Nice drive and a layup by Olson, the leading scorer in the season. And it's a 1-point game. Timeout, Santa Rosa. Olson was the lone scorer in double figures against Delta in the last game for Sierra last Tuesday. They had a bye, and then hosting Santa Rosa today. Now there's a fine line between working the clock and getting a good shot. You want to have your players play, but the last thing you know is an early shot in the clock and a long rebound and an opportunity for Sierra. And credit the Wolverines of staying with their game plan. The goal was to hold the Bear Cubs to under 70 points. And unless we go into overtime or they go on a tremendous run, just haven't scored enough points, and that has been their problem all season. But a passionate plea by the Sierra College coaching staff urging them to get a stop. A statistic that's in favor of Santa Rosa. So far in the game, they are 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Man-to-man defense for the Wolverines. Ten on the shot clock. Chavez, the up and under. Good defense, and Gonzalez with another board. Opportunity for the Wolverines to take the lead. Good defense. Cedric Yune getting a little hand in there with the steal. Backdoor cut to Graves, not there. He comes out to get the basketball. He drives. Wild shot off the backboard. Another stop by the Wolverines. Haney for three. Yane with the rebound. Olson with 14. Cantwell with 7. Finch for 7. Leading scorers for Sierra. For Santa Rosa, Chavez with 19. Keeve with 11. And Graves with 9. Once again, Santa Rosa Junior College basketball is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, Osceola's Fifth Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, Lombardi's Gourmet Barbecue, Trimec Mechanical Incorporated, Vice Properties, Wild, California, the Omelet Express serving you in Santa Rosa and Windsor. And thank you to the Kiefer family for their generous donation. 1-point basketball game. Chris Fairchild will... Can't make that substitution there. Better spacing here for Santa Rosa. 10 on the shot clock. 5. Graves for 3. And that's good. And the drought of scoring for the Bear Cubs is over with that 3. Graves doesn't get the loose ball. And Finch gets the offensive rebound, and it's a timeout, Santa Rosa. Jordan Graves bails out the Bear Cubs with that 3. 26 on the shot clock. We'll see what Coach Fasano has planned for the Bear Cubs coming off this timeout. And Graves 3 once again. And remember, the Bear Cubs foul, it'll be 2 free throws as the Wolverines are in double bonus. There just really hasn't been much inside game, as illustrated by Santa Rosa's only 7 of 7 from the free throw line. You only shoot 7 free throws in a game. It's not the officiating. You're just not really getting to the basket or drawing those fouls. Our next Santa Rosa Junior College basketball game will be Friday as the Bear Cubs host Diablo Valley. Their next game, they'll travel up here to the Sacramento area to take on the winless in Big 8 Conference American River Beavers. Steal by the Bear Cubs, and it's going to be free throw time. And Olson fouls the Bear Cubs' best free throw shooter percentage-wise, Bo Keeve. You get a little Three Stooges poke in the eye. Yeah, okay. The question is, who will be our Fitpro Go player of the game? Jordan Graves, Bo Keeve, Skyler Chavez. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Wolverines got to get up a quick shot. Gonzalez does. Nice hustle there by Anchuan. Gonzalez played some solid basketball today. Soupy's fouled on the floor, but the Bear Cubs are in the bonus. Bear Cubs perfect from the free throw line, now 8 for 8. The Bear Cubs get the missed three, and Chavez is fouled. He has 19. He'll look to get 20. And Chavez will get 2 free throws. Well, when you're perfect from the free throw line, you're going to give yourself a chance to win a basketball game, and that's indeed what the Bear Cubs are so far. And who will be our Fitpro Go player of the game? And that ball goes off of Sierra, and it'll be Santa Rosa basketball. And timeout, Sierra. Well, talking to Coach McMillan before the game, he was expecting it to kind of be kind of choppy, not so pretty. There have been a few nice plays by the Bear Cubs, and they've done enough to survive. Bear Cubs look to move to 13-4. And 7-0 in the Big 8 Conference. Key with a strong catch. And no foul by the Wolverines, and it's a final 62-55. I'm with our Fitpro Go player of the game, Jordan Graves. Jordan, wasn't a beautiful basketball game, but you guys did enough to get the win. You hit that big three that energized the team to close out the game. Strong game today. Nice job. How about the win?
It feels good to get a win. The 3 games we had, it's been a long week. Just nice to finish it off. We needed close games to build character as a team, and showed a lot of character from us.
Well, that three was definitely needed. You guys had some empty possessions. It was late in the shot clock. You had so much energy. You finished with 12 points. You had 9 rebounds. You close out the first half of Big 8 conference play on Tuesday. What are some things you'd like to see the ball club improve on as the season closes out?
We like to improve more on our defense. Coach is always making defense an importance of our focus, and then just having good motion in our offense.
Thanks, Jordan. Great job. I'm with Jordan Graves, a Fitpro Go player of the game. Well, as we close things out here from Santa Rosa, as the Bear Cubs win their 10th game in a row, 62-55, they are now 13-4 in conference, or 13-4 overall with their 10th win in a row, and are 7-0 in the Big 8 conference. Skyler Chavez led the Bear Cubs with 21 points and 7 rebounds, and Jordan Graves had 12 points and 9 rebounds. From Sierra College, where the Santa Rosa Junior College Bear Cubs won 62-55, our next NorCal Sports TV game with Santa Rosa will be on Friday against Diablo Valley College. For our cameraman, Rick Stewart and Greg Kuripak, our director, Dion I, and our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado. I'm Chris Babcock from Rockland, where Santa Rosa wins 62-55. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks for being on the show.